What is it? What do the people who create the successful businesses they want and get the promotions they're going after do differently? What do they know that is helping them get ahead? Well, it's simpler than you think. What's up, my good people? This is Joey Young, and today I'm talking about the productivity secret that will impress your boss or take your business to the next level. The secret is the Big Three. It's utilized by productivity legend Brian Tracy, and it is the fastest way to get ahead. See, the reality is we all have too much to do these days. There's always another task to get done. There's always something we could do at home. There's always another project we can get caught up on or get ahead on at work. We have to realize that we're never ever going to get fully ahead of all the things that we'd like to do. We've got books we want to read. We got people we want to go see. I mean, it's never all going to get done. What this means is that we need to accept the fact that prioritization needs to be a tool that we use on a regular basis. On top of all this, all the things that we want to get done, and even if we do our best to prioritize, there's the distraction problem, right? I mean, we're all inundated with emails and notifications every day, requests to get things done, to action items quickly. It can feel like we're going through the day behind the eight ball, not really knowing, are we doing the most effective things to advance our career or to build our business? So prioritization and distraction are huge issues, but the Big Three cuts right to the root of those issues and solves the big problem with those, which is, are we doing the right thing in the moment to get the outcomes that we want? So the first thing you got to understand is your true professional value, the value you bring to your company or the value you bring to the business that you're starting, are really defined by a very few specific tasks or outcomes that you're responsible for. These tasks are tasks that only you can get done. If you don't do them, no one else does them. And you have complete control over the entire process. You can start and finish these tasks. Now, these tasks may be part of a bigger project, or you might have things that you need to get done before you can do these tasks. But ultimately, if you don't get these outcomes, if you don't get these tasks done, no one else will. And that's why you're on the payroll. The focus that we should have is the speed and the quality at which we get these tasks done, because our value to our company that we're working for grows, or our business grows at the rate and the quality at which we complete these specific tasks. So what are these tasks for you? What are these things? First of all, we got to decide, okay, what are the things that bring the most value to my company, that bring the most value to my business that I'm running? Well, here's how you figure that out. First of all, you ask yourself, okay, let's just say you can only do one thing, one task. You can only work on one outcome at your job. Whatever time you spend at work, you could only do one thing. What is that one thing that would bring the most value to your company or the most value to the business that you run? What is the one thing, if you could do nothing else while you were at work, what would bring the most value? And once you've answered that, once you thought of that thing that if you could do nothing else at your company all day, or you could do nothing to build your business all day, but that one specific thing, once you know that, write it down, and then think to the second question, okay, so let's say I could only do two things at my business all day, 9 to 5, 5 days a week. Let's say I could only do two specific tasks, only work towards two specific outcomes. What would now be that second task that I would work on that would bring the most value to my company? The most value to my boss, to my customers, to the business that I'm running. And then third question, you can probably guess it. If you could only do three things all day, every day, what would that third item be that would bring the most value to your business or to the company you run? The value you bring to your company, 80 to 90% of that is really in these three specific tasks that you get done for the company. You have a lot of things you might do throughout the day, but what you got to understand is that the massive majority of the value you bring to your company or to the business you run is contained within those three specific things. So now the focus is, okay, if we want to do those three specific tasks better and we want to do them faster, how can we identify those rest of those random other tasks that we are responsible for, that we get done? How can we delegate those? How can we drop those entirely? Or how can we minimize or systematize those? If we can drop, delegate, or minimize everything else we're doing, working with our boss, working with a mentor to figure out what those are, then we can create a situation where we're able to spend the vast majority of our time at work on the big three. The big three value add tasks or outcomes that we add to our business, or that we do as a company owner trying to scale our own company. So now you have these three, and you've set aside some time to drop, delegate, or systematize all the other things you have to get done. You're fully set up to get way ahead of the competition, to get the company promotion that you're looking for, to scale that business, because you realize that fully 90% of your value at your company or at your business that you run is in those three things, and you're free to work on those. And I guarantee you, if you implement this, you're going to find more progression in the tasks and the projects you're responsible for. You're going to find more momentum than your peers because you're more focused and lasered in on the important things. You're going to feel like you're getting more done. You're not living in reaction mode, and you're able to actually enjoy the work more because you're going from strength to strength, task finished to task finished, and feeling good about your process, your progress in the past week, in the past month, and in the years to come. So I'm super excited that you can implement this now. I hope it helps. And hey, until next time, my friends, get out there and create the impossible in your life. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really helps spread the message. And hey, I know you're the type of person who has big dreams for your life. You've got goals and you want to create a better future for yourself and your family. As a personal development coach, it's my job to help you identify and take action on whatever your next step is. So please take action right now. Click the link in the video description and book yourself a free 30-minute clarity call with myself. We'll talk about you, your challenges, and what the exact next step is for you. I can't wait to see how I can help you create the impossible in your life. So if that would be of service to you, if that would help, click the link in the video description, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.